art and self-care do go hand in hand. And when I say the word art or creative arts, then there are a lot of different mediums that come to my mind, and how these different creative mediums can actually be incorporated into our own self-care routine or a self-care ritual. Now we'll take you through the different kind of creative mediums that can be incorporated and used as a part of our self-care regimen routine. And I think we know why self-care is such an important aspect, right? With so many things that are happening these days, we hardly get time for our own self to unwind, to essentially, I think, nurture that creative side of our own self, to engage in creative pursuits. And which is why I find that at times the creative aspect and the creativity and enjoying the process of engaging in creative art process can be therapeutic in its own way, and as well as can play a major role in being a part of your self-care routine. So the first medium that comes to my mind is this is the visual art medium, and as you can see, that's a doodle of our usual very common art mediums that we use. And here I think if you want to incorporate visual arts as a part of your self-care routine, but if you are new to visual art in terms of painting, you're new to using colors, you are new to using pastels as a part of your self-care routine, I would definitely suggest that how about you start with a very simple process of just exploring the different kind of medias. There are a range of creative mediums that are out there which comes under the umbrella of visual arts. Whether it is you have a paper and a sketch pad and a pencil with you, and you want to draw or sketch something today, you go ahead with it. Whether you want to play with different kinds of colors and use paint, whether the next day you want to experiment with soft pastels, go ahead with that. Or whether you just want to doodle different kinds of patterns, create different kind of patterns by just sitting for 20-15 minutes, I think go ahead with that. So that way, even within the umbrella of visual arts, there are so many different mediums that can be explored and incorporated with with brief timings as a part of our self-care routine. And one of the visual art mediums, I think clay. Again, it's super therapeutic. I think it's sensory as well, and which is why it does help us and allow us to be more engaged in the present time. And that's what that's where we want to get to by engaging in self-care. Now the second medium that comes to my mind is music. So in music, there are two kinds of things that you can look at, right? One is the passive music, in which, let's say, you play, where you essentially listen to different kind of music, which takes us to playlists. So I think making or creating your own playlist, that's one of my favorite music-based activities that are out there. So here I think you can take up different steps in this. One is that the first step, you can maybe take one day out, and the day that you choose for your own leisure and self-care, and that day just explore and browse through different kind of music that are out there, right? The ones that you usually listen to and the ones that are new as well. So you can pick genre, you can pick instrument, you can pick regions as well, you can pick artists as well. Now the second step, take another day and just listen to this different music that you have found for yourself, that you've explored. Now the third is that sit down to sort out this different music on the basis of the playlist, whether a particular music evokes a different kind of mood to you, you put that as a separate playlist. You want this music is sort of pumpy and peppy and you want to use it as a part of your workout regime, go ahead with it. This is a music that helps you to mellow down, concentrate, you want to use it as a part of your concentration process, go ahead and create those different playlists for yourself. Or simply just create a playlist of your favorite music that you would like to plug in each time you have that 5-minute or 10-minute break that you get to unwind on a daily basis. Then another way of using music is actively. Actually, you can create or even, let's say, play with instruments as well. Now, that takes us to our third medium, which is, as you can see, it's journaling. So in journaling, very simple tools you can actually use, which is you just need a paper, you need a pencil, you need a pen, in order to write. If you want to also explore and look at visual kind of journaling, you can use newspapers, and you can use visual pictures, images, photographs also as a part of your personal journal. So in journaling, you can journal your thoughts, your emotions as a part of your, before a bedtime routine. It can be a part of the morning routine. It can be a part of once a week. You use it for self-introspection and self-reflection. So that is your, these are the different ways that you can use journaling, different ways that you can use writing as well. Sometimes you can use prompts as well, but do spend some time even writing down and writing down your thoughts and your feelings, and using that to essentially express and make it a part of your self-care regime. So there you go. You have for you different kinds of creative mediums, the different kinds of tools, exercises that you can actually use as a part of your self-care regime as well. And some of them are doable as a part of your day-to-day process.